It's time for Ryan's Roses. We're looking for Angie, and I think we've got her. It's time for Ryan's Roses. And Angie, thank you very much for sending us an email. I just want to bring Cecilia up to speed on some detail here before we get into it, but she's in Culver City. She says, Dear Ryan and Cecilia, I've been watching the way my husband and our married neighbor interact, and it's always very secretive and flirty. The other day, as I was pulling up into the driveway, my husband was talking to her while watering our front yard. As soon as she saw my car, she scurried back into the house. This happens a lot, and there seems to be something between them besides just being neighborly to each other. So that is an uncomfortable feeling that is way too close to home.
Of course.
Angie, are you there?
I am. Hi, how are you?
Hi, we're okay. I'm just curious, have you considered going to the neighbor's wife's husband and saying you think something's going on with his wife and your husband?
You know, I've talked to him, and, David's a really nice guy, but I'm not really close to them, and, you know, we've got a toddler, and their kids are in high school, so it's not even like our kids hang out where there would be a connection there. I mean, I've talked to David a few times, but not before all this. It was all before all this weirdness started happening.
How could they be pulling this off?
I don't know. My husband's a smart man. But there's just something. I mean, there's no smoke without fire, right? And so there's just every time she sees me, she scurries like a scalded dog. I mean, she just takes off.
How long have you been married?
We've been married about 7 years.
How close are you to these neighbors?
Not at all. I mean, I've maybe said hello to Nicole before she started acting completely weird.
Her name is
3
Nicole?
or 4 times. Yeah.
Can you hang on? We're going to come back. Can you hang on?
Sure.
She sounds very upbeat for her husband potentially cheating on her, doesn't she? I wonder if she's setting him up. There's something, I don't know. Maybe I'm making...
Played?
I don't know. Maybe I'm making this up, but what do you think?
Yeah. I'm with you.
Something's
Something's off.
She sounds way too enthusiastic about catching him than normal to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've talked to hundreds of people for Ryan's Roses.
So what do you want to do?
Patty has a theory.
Maybe she's not really the wife. I mean, we've had incidents like that.
Where they come in and they fake,
and they lie to us.
So who could she be?
Nicole.
So
I've already lost all their names.
Wait, Nicole would be the neighbor's wife. Why would the neighbor's wife call us to pretend to be?
Because maybe the husband, Angie's husband, told Nicole, like, I'm going to leave Angie and be with you.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold on. I need to understand this. So maybe Angie's husband told Nicole he was going to leave Angie to be with Nicole?
Maybe. And so then the neighbor wants to know for sure if he's in.
Oh, no.
I mean, I don't know. Could we just do it maybe and see?
Yeah.
You don't want to do it. I can see it in your face.
I do want to do it, but I'm telling you something's not right.
I know.
All right, let's come back and try this in a second. So we have Angie, who we were told is married to her husband of 7 years. She thinks her husband is having an affair with the neighbor, Nicole, who's married, and they live across the street. I have a feeling something we don't know. It's possible that it is Nicole that's saying she's Angie.
Why don't we ask her right now? Hey, why are you so peppy?
Hey, Angie, are you really Angie, married to your husband, living across the street from Nicole?
Yes.
We feel like you sound way too enthusiastic about catching your husband cheating, so we think you might actually be Nicole. Are you Nicole?
No.
Okay.
No, I just want to know the truth because I know he's lying to me.
And if you found out the truth, what would you do?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, depends on what the truth is. If the truth is that he's not cheating on me, then I'm going to apologize and I'll just own my mess, but I know he is. And if the truth is that he is cheating on me, then I may have to make a decision to end this marriage, and I'm definitely going to have to make a decision to go kick that girl's butt.
Oh.
So.
And do you think there's a possibility that he is with Nicole and promised he'd leave you for Nicole?
You know what? At this point, normally I would say no, but he's been acting so weird. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, if he wanted to break a promise to me and lie and be a complete dog, that wouldn't surprise me. No, it wouldn't.
Okay. We are going to call this man that you say is your husband. We're going to offer him some roses, and we will find out if he sends them to you or to your neighbor who's married, Nicole, or anybody else. I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Cicely?
Okay.
I have my doubts.
I mean, when did you turn into Paranoid Presley?
I know.
What?
I don't. What is that?
Who's Paranoid Presley?
You. Thinking we're getting played.
I have walked down this path before, but let's go ahead and make the call. Cicely, go ahead. You know what you're doing.
I'm ready.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Eric.
Yeah, this is Eric.
Hi, Eric. My name is Greta. I'm calling from City Flowers. We're kind of new here in Culver City, kind of on the corner of Sepulveda and Washington. How are you doing this morning?
Good, yeah.
I'm calling because we're promoting our delivery service. So basically, we're giving away a free dozen red roses. You can send them to anybody that you would like today, and they'll receive them by lunchtime or in the evening, whatever is better for you. They're absolutely free. I don't need credit card info, anything like that.
You're giving away a dozen roses?
Yes, dozen red roses. I can change the color if you'd like, but we usually do red.
That I can send to somebody, or?
Yes. So you would just give me the name of the person you want to send them to, and then we can even put a little note on there, and then they'll receive them as early as lunchtime today. Or any other day. Tomorrow works better.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, the timing couldn't have been anywhere perfect. Honestly, thanks. I appreciate that, but no thanks.
Are you
at this
sure?
point, I've got nobody to send them to. Yeah. Thank you anyway, though. I appreciate it.
Eric, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. This is Ryan Seacrest. That is Cicely. Are you married?
Who's this?
My name is Ryan. Are you married?
Yeah.
Who are you married to?
Angie?
What's your Angie? Angie, can you speak? Is this your husband?
Oh, I can speak, and that's him. And I want to know why he said he doesn't have anybody special to send any roses to.
Is that your wife?
Yeah? What, Angie?
Well,
so they offer you roses, and you're not going to send them to your wife? That just tells me everything I need to know.
Are you serious? You don't know why I'm not sending you roses?
No, I don't. I know, and I'm actually kind of surprised you're not sending them to Nicole, since you seem to want to spend all your time with her anyway.
Hey, back it up. Back it up. You
Eric.
And I both know the reason I'm not sending you flowers. You're the reason I'm not sending flowers.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
She's the reason. You're
What are you
married to her.
talking about?
What's the reason?
She knows. She knows the reason. And why is she even using you guys, the radio station, to have this all come out like this?
Well, what's
Angie,
the reason?
I know the reason, because you're cheating on me with Nicole. I know you are. That's the reason.
Hey, back it up.
Try to blame
Back
this
it
on
up.
me if you want to.
But, yeah, no. Where do you get this information?
Eric, let me just cut to the chase because we're going in circles and I smell a rat. Angie has told us that there's some flirting going on, strange behavior. She believes that you're cheating on her with your neighbor across the street named Nicole. Is it true?
Okay, wait a minute. First of all,
That's a yes or no question.
this little radio stunt of yours, Angie, isn't going to help anything at all, first of all. And you and I both know, and the fact of the matter is, have I spoken? Yeah. Have I spoken to Nicole? Have we had some text? Yeah. The only reason
Have you spoken
we've
to
been
her
talking
on her
is,
back?
excuse me, the only reason we have been talking is because of what you have been doing with David.
What's going on with David?
Who is David?
David's the neighbor. David's Nicole's
That's
husband.
the husband.
That's the husband.
Yeah, David's the dude that you have been having an affair with. You have been seeing this guy. So you did this.
So, Eric, you're saying your wife's been having an affair with the neighbor across the street, and that's why you've been talking to his wife, because you've been suspect?
Okay, first of all, everything was innocent. Everything, you know what? We got together to talk about what we were going to do about Angie having an affair with David.
Did you then cheat on her with David's wife?
Okay, I didn't start out that way.
But you did as well. So I just want to make sure we understand.
No question.
No, Angie, hold on. We'll ask the questions.
Yeah.
Did you cheat on Eric with David, who lives across the street? Yes or no?
Yes, because he wouldn't even send me roses.
Why are you sending us in this circus of
Angie?
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Hello.
So you?
Okay, but you're not innocent either.
Yeah, but this is hen house.
This is not honest. He's still not being honest.
How are you honest? You just lied to us.
I just told you that I'm sleeping with him.
But you just made us go through this whole charade when you know you've already violated your relationship, and so he retaliated by not doing what's right, but that's what he did. He retaliated by cheating on you.
Were you the first to cheat, Angie?
Well, since he's still not admitting anything, I guess you could say that, yeah.
I have.
What is there to admit?
Our closing statement, and we're going to let the both of you work it out on your own. It doesn't sound like either of you want to be married to each other. Yeah. We have 4 people, actually, on the same block that aren't really interested in being married, certainly to the people that they are with. It's time for Ryan's Roses out of West Covina. Dear Ryan and Cicely, my husband is staying late at work and has been working weekends as well. I was not questioning any of it until I found a receipt for groceries in the trunk of his car. It wouldn't have been a big deal if it wasn't for the things I saw he bought. Food items that never made it inside our house, plus baby stuff, like diapers.
Yikes.
We don't have a baby. My mind is thinking a million things. And I believe he may be leading a double life. Cecilia, thanks for coming on. I can't imagine how your heart dropped when you're reading the receipt from the store.
Yeah, it's terrible. I don't know what to make of it.
Now, leading a double life is complex and takes a lot of energy and lying and deceit. Do you feel like there are enough things in question where he could actually be spending time with another family, another woman with this baby?
Well, yeah, if you think about it, I mean, he works nights and sometimes on weekends, like randomly, because he's a car salesman. So sometimes it takes longer to, do a deal, or if a client wants to come in at a certain day. So at any point, you can just say, "Oh, listen, I got to go," and I've assumed he's going to work all this time, but maybe not.
So sure. You're not so sure.
Right.
Can we think of, I'm racking my brain. Can we think of any reason why he may have bought baby goods?
I have no idea. Like, my kids are 7 and 8, and his sister doesn't have any kids. We haven't been to a baby shower, my God, in like, I don't know, almost 2 years.
What if he gave somebody a ride somewhere and it fell out of their bag in the trunk?
Yeah,
a coworker. I don't know. I'm trying to reach here.
It's just he never mentioned anything. He never said, like, I'm stopping at the store to, with so-and-so, or, and if it was for someone we knew, I would think that he would say, oh, Did you
find just one receipt?
Yeah.
Okay. Cecilia, hang on for 1 second. We are going to come back and we are going to call your husband and try and get to the bottom of this, okay?
Okay.
What if he is helping, like, a struggling mom? Or what if he was buying this for
without his wife knowing?
Like a homeless situation, someone that's homeless and needs these things, and it was just something good that he did. I
love him. If that's the case,
okay, we'll
I don't think that's the case. We're going to come back and call him. All right, Cecilia's on the line. This is a tough one. She thinks he's leading a double life. She thinks that her husband has a baby with another woman. He went to Ralph's, and apparently he bought essential items, including diapers and things for an infant. They don't have a baby. So she wants to know what's going on. This is the only receipt she's found, just one. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. He works arbitrary late nights and overnights. I mean, that right there.
He's a car salesman.
So it's conceivable that he's spending time with somebody else. Cecilia, I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
We are going to call him. We are going to offer him some roses. Cicely is going to try and find out who he sends them to. In the process of that, she's going to ask him a couple other questions. One of which is going to be, what do you want to put on the card? That can be telling. So try to stay quiet as long as you can until you hear us come in and tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Cecilia. How long have you been married to him?
10 years.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Roman.
Yeah.
Hi, Roman.
It's Roman.
I'm calling from Linda's Flowers. We just opened up here in West Covina, right on Azusa Avenue. How are you doing this morning?
Doing okay. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm calling because we're trying to promote our delivery service since we're brand new. We're giving away a free dozen red roses today, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card information or billing info from you. Just the name of the person you'd like to send them to.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's great. I would like to send these flowers to my wife, Cecilia.
Okay. Aw, that's so cute. What would you like to put on the note?
Looking forward to tomorrow.
Looking forward to tomorrow. What's tomorrow? I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know. I shouldn't ask.
Roman, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. We have your wife, Cecilia, on the line.
Roman, what's tomorrow?
Wait,
what's tomorrow? Roman, it's Cecilia.
Hello?
What's tomorrow? Yeah.
Tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
Like looking for... What, honey? It's looking forward to tomorrow. Like, and the next day and the next, like looking forward to...
Is it a significant day tomorrow?
Looking forward to the next day. You know what I mean? Living our lives together. That's it.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
Roman, she found a receipt from Ralph's, and you're buying baby food and diapers for a baby. Who are you buying whose baby, and why are you buying this stuff?
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. You guys are confusing me. I don't know what is going on. A receipt for
I found
what?
a receipt in the trunk of your car. A Ralph receipt with food that never came home, with diapers. We don't have a baby in diapers, and baby food. So what's going on?
Oh, honey, I told you that my coworker, her husband just cheated on her, and so they separated. And so, she's having a hard time. She's not, making ends meet and stuff like that. So I just went and got her some groceries.
I don't believe
Why
that.
didn't you tell me anything?
Yeah, why didn't you tell her?
Well, I didn't think it was a big deal. I was just doing something nice.
Listen, Roman, I understand that that's a nice gesture, and I feel your friend. I'm so sorry for them, but it doesn't. It's not. It's strange.
Yeah.
That you would go and buy groceries for this woman, not tell your wife.
Wait a minute. I work. I work at a car dealership. It's not. Season's not going so well. We're trying to sell more cars than a lot. And my coworker, unfortunately, is going through a tough time. And
Roman, I think.
helped her out.
I still don't know, Roman.
But you're sneaking it from me. You should have said something.
Yeah,
you should have said, yes,
I'm not sneaking anything. It wasn't that much of a big deal to me. I was just doing something nice for a coworker. That's it. There's nothing sinister going on, babe. I'm not cheating on you or anything like that.
Well, why'd you say that then? Why'd you even think she thought you were cheating?
Yeah, we never even said that.
Well, apparently she's thinking I'm being shady. I'm not being shady. There's nothing.
But why'd you think
to
she
hide.
thought you were cheating? I'm just curious that you used that term.
Well, that's what I used. There's nothing behind it. I'm not, honey. I'm not doing anything.
It makes me uncomfortable that you're buying groceries for another family and then didn't even tell me.
Yeah,
I don't disagree with her.
I agree with her.
Roman,
Well,
I hope that this is all just innocence and you're doing this lovely thing for a friend, but I understand why it would make your wife feel uncomfortable. And it strikes me as a little bit guilty that you said, why'd you think I'm cheating? But Cecilia, look, you know your husband better than anybody. We're going to let you guys run and figure this out, but there you have it.
Honey, I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Come home now, okay?
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Maybe we're bad people for thinking that he's not doing what he's doing, but I don't think he's doing what he's doing. I don't think he's buying these groceries.
It's his, how he said it.
I mean, yeah, I know we're grilling him, but did we say your wife thinks you'd be? Yeah,
we never
so
did.
That was in his head.
Mm-hmm.
And when that's in
Good
his
detective
head,
work, by the way.
Hey,
I didn't even catch that. And then you just went in there and I was like, oh, yeah,
It was in his head, and he said it. He professed it, which means it was in his mind.
You're right.
Wouldn't you tell your wife, hey, my friends, my coworkers going through this, I'm going to buy the family baby food?
Of course, because you'd want to even say it's from me and my wife.
Right, and I would think, knowing my luck, she's going to pick up the receipt, then think I'm buying for a baby, and we don't have,
Exactly.
you'd go through all of that. That's what we would do. So you make sure you covered your tracks.
Right.